friends, new and old, and welcome to the POWWOW podcast. I am your host, Philip Hammeriron.
And I am David Hoffman, your other host.
And welcome to the great beyond, from where I am speaking to you from. No, not really. I'm just talking to you from Washington, D.C. Yes, why am I talking to you from Washington, D.C.? That is because I am traveling there this week. Of course, this week being 2 weeks ago by the time you hear this. And I am talking to you while on vacation. Yes, if you haven't figured it out by now on why your POWWOW podcast is probably cut in half, if not probably a little more than that, it's because I am on vacation. And as such, we will just be bringing you a main topic today because, of course, we could never leave you, dear listener, without something to remember us by. So, as such, we are going to enjoy this vacation, or I certainly will. And Hoffman, you'll even be taking over duties while I'm gone for a little bit more than that, but we'll get into that later. First of all, let's talk about it. My vacation. Are you excited for me to go on vacation? Are you happy for me? What are your feelings on me going on vacation, Hoffman?
I'm absolutely delighted for you, and I can't wait to see pictures. And
see, that's what everybody says. Do you ever really give a shit that anybody has pictures or not when they're on vacation? When is the one time?
It depends on the person. I think with you, I'd be interested to see pictures. I don't know how good a picture taker you are, though.
I don't think I'm that good. That's why I mostly don't post.
There's just some people who were like, oh, send me pictures. When I went to LA, they were like, oh, yeah, send pictures. And I'm like, really? You want pictures? Because, like, obviously my family want to see pictures. Sure. And close friends, maybe, but colleagues at work, I'm like, I'm not going to send you my pictures. I'll post a couple on Instagram, maybe. Yeah.
You get access to those pictures, you heathens.
Yeah. We're not that close. But so you're going on vacation.
I am.
To Washington, D.C.
Washington Heights. But not Washington Heights.
And what's not Washington Heights? No, that's in New York.
No.
Bizarrely. So why Washington, D.C.?
Yes, right now I'm in a weird place in my life, but I'm trying to maneuver and find out where my next living destination will be. One of those locations could possibly, mayhaps, could wiggle out to be Washington, D.C. So if nothing else, that is where my job is located. My 9 to 5 is located. And I'm actually going to go out and meet some coworkers of mine for the first time as I was hired remotely. I've been living in Arizona. I know all these people. I share a Zoom room with them religiously every week, but I have not actually ever met any of them in person.
Are you going to be working on vacation?
I actually will be. Yes, I will.
Wow.
I will be doing all my jobs except for the one that's probably my favorite, which is this one. So I will be working on all my jobs except for POWWOW, which is unfortunate to say. But that's why we're planning ahead and we're doing this now. But yes, I will be working ahead of time.
Yeah.
I will be examining, since I work with SiriusXM at the moment, I will be working at a huge building in Washington, D.C., where I hear, David, and this is just between you and me, okay? I hear they have exquisite free apple juice for employees and free pretzels. And we're not talking just little old pretzels. No, these are Bavarian twists from what I've seen.
Wow. Free pretzels.
Free pretzels and apple juice, don't you forget.
Now that sounds, well, I'm more interested in the pretzels to be. That sounds very, very nice.
Very nice. Like, I actually say this not jokingly. They are nice pretzels from what I've seen from coworkers. So I'm planning on going to go and enjoy company. I'm going to a work barbecue of sorts, where I will have just some friends and co-hosts and companions do a barbecue, not in my honor, just so that way we can all kind of meet and greet, because this will be the first time that most of us have all met in such a capacity. And what else? I'll be going to a baseball game.
Oh, Nationals game?
Yes, actually. Yes, I will be going and enjoying
I would hope so, unless it's like some minor league or
right.
Pee-wee.
And this will be my first Major League Baseball game in a stadium that's not of Arizona Diamondbacks. I will never have been to another Major League park, so I'm very excited to do that. And you
never went to Dodger Angel Stadium when you were living in LA?
No, I never did. I wanted to go to Dodgers, and then I just never got able to.
Yeah,
I was kind of
same. I never went either. It was like it just never happened. I wanted to, and it never happened.
On the list.
I did go to Angel Stadium though. I saw the Angels play the
Oh,
Red
did
Sox.
you? How fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, it was really nice. It was so chill. I like watching baseball live. It's very fun.
Do you eat a hot dog? I forget
I
your
had to
stance
have a
on
hot
that.
dog.
Okay, good.
I had to
good. That's one thing I'm really
I went
looking
to a
forward to.
baseball park. I had a beer and a hot dog. Like, how could you not? How could you not have a beer and a hot dog at a baseball game? No, it was like a must do. I was like, this is the American experience right now.
Does it change your mind at all that there are articles that have recently released that say for every hot dog you eat, you are taking off, just chop off, I believe, 1.5 years of your life is
Every
what they say.
Every hot dog is a year and a half?
Every hot dog is what they say. I'll have to forward you that thing.
Bringing you science here on POWWOW Podcast.
Yes.
No, I have not read the article. I'm sure one hot dog is not doing me that much harm. I don't eat hot dogs very much, so I'll be okay.
So a hot dog is what I'm looking forward to in Washington, D.C. Of course, friends, companions, all that. And also having a friend's birthday party out there where we are going to go.
So you have friends who live out there other than like your coworkers, or is this like a coworker's birthday party?
It is I have a coworker who is a friend, and then a friend through that coworker who I would consider a friend who I obviously don't work with. So it's going to be that friend. But
you know this person relatively well, I guess.
Yeah, relatively well. And it'll be their birthday party. And as part of their birthday party, we're going to go axe throwing. Have you ever been axe throwing, David?
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Apparently, it's all the rave. I know of a place locally in Arizona that does it. Never really struck me to do it, but of course it's somebody's birthday, so out you go and you join the festivities. And I'll let you know. Hopefully, I don't lose an egg or a leg, or I guess I hope I don't lose an egg either. But don't lose a leg, an arm,
hey,
and
I've got
a finger.
Maybe leave your eggs at home, and then you won't lose them.
I don't know, man.
Don't take them axe throwing with you.
Okay, here, actually, you know what? Funny enough, I brought up eggs. I maybe I subconsciously did this. During my time there, I will be staying with a friend, sleeping and rummaging.
Okay, that was going to be my next question. Are you staying in a hotel or are you staying?
No, for the length of time that I'll be staying there, I will luckily be able to couch surf and make way through life, and that helps mitigate the costs for me. But as such,
of course,
I know, and you know, how much I love eggs and toast, right? I've told it, it's been prevalent on the podcast that I eat it probably at least once a day, right?
Sure.
The
it's
friend
not
that
great for your cholesterol, but sure.
Sure. The friend that I'm staying with hates eggs. Hates eggs. So my question
is
very much drama. David, what obligation am I held to withhold my love of eggs and eating? Because I mean, obviously we're not eating out all the time. There will be times where I will be wanting to eat in. Heck, dare I say breakfast? Am I?
I mean, yeah, that's the sort of default eat in meal.
Yes,
not necessarily, but
yes. So since I'm staying with them and it's their place, should I go out of my way to respect them in their space and not eat eggs for 2 whole weeks?
I think it depends. It probably do you good not to eat eggs for 2 whole weeks. I think it depends what about eggs this person finds abhorrent. Is it the smell?
Disgusting.
If it's the smell,
I think it is the smell.
If it's the smell or just the general presence of eggs, then I feel like you have to. Yeah, I feel like you have to not eat eggs while you're living with this person. If it's just the taste, if they don't like to eat eggs, then I don't think that would be a problem if you were to eat eggs. So I think it really depends on what about eggs makes them so.
So you're saying if it's a smell, which I believe it is, if it's a smell of them, and I were to, hard boil some eggs for on the go purposes, I should withhold myself from cooking those eggs and respect their space and their right to be in an egg-free zone in their own living accommodations. I
dare say yes, sir. In their own home.
Oh.
It's like if someone said like, "Oh, I'm repulsed by the smell of
mustard
of mustard," and you're like, "Oh, well, sorry, you don't mind if I open this jar right here in front of you of mustard?" Like you wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I was afraid you'd say this, Hoffman, and I really thought that you were my friend, but that's okay.
Look, you can eat eggs at my house.
I appreciate that, and sourdough bread.
Yes.
Thank you. Sourdough bread bowls.
You know what? There's alternative protein sources. Okay? You'll be okay.
I suppose so. I'll somehow be able to muster through 2 weeks without eating
But I will
eggs.
say, if you do eat out with this person, say at a diner or something, and you want eggs, I think that's fair game, man.
That is fair game. That's actually a very good point by you, Hoffman. Once we're out and about in public, that would have been free range chickens anyways. I would have been able to get whatever I wanted anywhere.
I thought you were going to say free reign, as in like free reign to eat as many eggs, and then you said free range, and I was like, wow, what a moment.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Great. Very good.
Well, I guess as we close up the end of this, I mean, obviously when we get back, I'll discuss all the festivities that I went through and tell you what actually went down and what have you. But while we're on our way out, obviously this will be 1 week in the planning, but should we mention what we have planned for them next week's episode?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
We'll see, because it's so up in the air at the moment. We don't know anything.
So just know this, guys. We have something sizzling for you underneath the surface, and this skillet is about to burst with anticipation.
All right, let's not make too many wild promises here. But there will be content. There will be content as per usual.
Yes.
Don't you worry. No,
and it will be rife with drama and anticipation and sex. It will be everywhere.
Okay, well, I hope so. And Phil, before we leave,
yes,
obviously me and the POWWOW audience want to wish you a delightful trip.
Thank you.
And fun times. Enjoy the baseball game. Or who are they going to be playing? The Nationals.
Off the top of my head, I don't know, but I don't know. So let's hope them victory, a well-fought victory.
Who are you going to be rooting for?
Probably the Nationals. Yes, I'll go with the home team. And to top this all off, I read it's not 1.5 years of your life. That would be a lot. But a single hot dog, according to a bunch of news places and a research from the University of Michigan, I should say, a single hot dog takes as much as 36 minutes off of your life, they estimate.
Oh no!
I know.
Well, if you're a season ticket holder,
you're done
at a baseball stadium. You are dying.
You're done for
very quickly. Sorry about that.
You are broiling to death.
Maybe only have half a hot dog at the Nationals game.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And just enjoy, man. Enjoy the trip, and we look forward to having you back.
All right. See you guys later. Toodles.
What is that? Are you eating a hot dog? In the woods? Don't you know bears are around?